Now we are joined by our very good friend Carlene Leatherman from the Oshkosh Farmers Market. I know it feels like it was just yesterday we were out at the market in the park, but now she's here to tell us all about the Oshkosh Winter Farmers Market. So Carlene, welcome and thanks for joining us in the studio today.
Thanks, always great to be here.
Yes, and I'm not lying, it does feel like it was 2 weeks ago that we were sweating out at South Park, taping that other segment.
Not quite, a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, it's just crazy, but we're here to talk about the Winter Farmers Market. How has it been going the past few weeks that it's been open?
Well, we've only had about 4 weeks. We're averaging about 400 customers a week, 25 to 30 vendors. It fills the void for the winter.
Definitely. For a lot of those people that really depend heavily on the farmers market for their good fresh produce,
right,
it's a great opportunity for them. Where is the market? Obviously, it's not outside, so where can people go to experience it?
It probably felt like we could have been outside not too long ago. We are held at Merrill Middle School, 108 West New York Ave, door 23, which is at the rear of the school, so don't go in the front doors. You have to come around to the back of the school.
Okay. And every Saturday, what are the hours?
Yep, we're every Saturday from now until April, the end of April. We don't have one Easter weekend, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Perfect. How many vendors, I know you said, how many vendors are at the market and what kind of things are offered at the winter market compared to the summer market?
We're between 25 and 30 vendors, just depends on the week. We do have produce, so contrary to popular belief, it's not just a craft show. So it's produce, meats, poultry, fish, cheese, eggs,
all my favorite things.
Bakery, and crafts.
And I saw a beautiful picture of some fresh, raw, organic honey, too.
Yes.
Looks amazing. So that alone is reason enough to get out there and, and partake. Anything that is, particularly popular at the winter market that a lot of people come out for?
You ask me this every time. Your popularity is different than my popularity, so it depends on what people are looking for. Obviously, the produce is going to be the key thing, is looking for the produce.
So you do have the produce, but there are some craft vendors and some people who sell, non-perishable things too.
Right, we do have craft vendors. In addition to the crafts is the produce, or the produce, the jams and jellies, salsas, things like that. So we do have that. Craft vendors are actually the smaller percentage in the winter, same as with the summer.
Wonderful. And you do get a lot of the different kinds of produce too, like a lot of the root vegetables and things like that.
Right, and that's what's gonna be popular now are the potatoes, the carrots, the onions, and we do have a couple of vendors that do bring fresh greens. They are growing them in greenhouses, so we do have fresh greens during the winter. And actually in the spring we'll have radishes will be another popular item.
Oh my gosh. And that's important to note because not a lot of people would expect to see that at a winter farmer's market.
Right, and like you said before, lots of crafts. Well, yeah, it's a farmer's market and crafts are secondary.
Definitely.
Sorry.
And there is sometimes some entertainment out at the farmer's market as well.
Well, not sometimes. Every week we have entertainment. Not like downtown. We have the smaller groups, duos, solo artists. They're all acoustic players, so it doesn't overwhelm. It's more of a background than the feature.
Yeah, that's very nice. And all local people too, which is really cool.
Yes.
As something that a lot of people go to the farmer's market for is some fresh food to eat right there. Is there any hot food or any, maybe an egg roll or two around?
Yes, we do have food in the kitchen every week. We have 4 different restaurants that rotate. The first week we have the Roxy's on the first Saturday of the month. The second Saturday of the month is Mexican food, which is someone new.
Yeah.
The third week of the month, if you're looking for your egg rolls, is when the egg rolls are there. And then the fourth week is the magnet with just kind of a variety of overall items.
Awesome. So you really can make a whole morning out of it. Come out and have an early lunch and do some shopping and, get to know your neighbors a little bit.
And listen to some good music.
And listen to some great music. Anything new or noteworthy that you wanted to mention about the winter market since you've started? I know it's only been about 4 weeks or so.
Right. I guess the Mexican is something new in our kitchen. We also have a baker that comes with empanadas, so that's something new this year. We do have a Mennonite bakery that's coming, so a couple of new vendors this year.
Ooh, I love the bakery stuff. So if you want some fresh bread or, muffins, things like that, definitely. What does the future of the market look like? How long will the winter market be going on? I know it's every Saturday. You can check the website, I think, if there's certain days that don't happen.
Yep, from now, the only one that we're not going to be there would be, New Year's Eve and then also Easter weekend we won't have a market. But then otherwise we go until the end of April.
Okay.
Now as far as the future of the winter market, it's whatever the customers are going to demand.
Okay, great. And then when does the summer market start again? I think you take a little break between, don't you?
We take the month of May off.
To prepare
for the summer, and that starts June 3rd, and then that will go straight through to the end of October with no cancellations.
Wonderful.
Unless the weather dictates.
Hopefully not the weather, yes. And the market is a very largely run volunteer event. So tell us if you're looking for volunteers or what kind of things you need from people to help make that happen.
The winter market, we really don't need volunteers. It's all encompassed in one room, and there's not a lot of changeover or hauling, I guess, if you want to say. The summers, we're always looking for volunteers to be extra eyes and ears during the day or help with cleanup in the afternoon. So even if people are looking for maybe, an hour a month or something, just, contact us.
It's not a huge commitment.
Not a big commitment.
Yeah, and it's a great opportunity just to get out there and interact with your fellow Oshkosh citizens, which is great. Where can we find more information about the Oshkosh Farmers Markets?
You can find it on our website, www.osfmi.com, and that's an acronym for Oshkosh Saturday Farmers Market, Inc., or Facebook, Oshkosh Farmers Markets, and we're also on Twitter, OSFMI.
Ooh, that's new, the Twitter. I haven't heard of that yet. So yeah, definitely check you guys out on social media. I know your Facebook page, you're always making all kinds of updates and photos and things like that. And I'm going to check out your Twitter page as well. Very cool. Well, Carlene, thank you so much for joining us today. It's great to have you in to talk about the winter market, and I will see you in probably what will feel like just a few months for the summer market.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oshkosh Today was supported in part by the Friends of OCM. And Aurora Healthcare, 855 Northwest Haven Drive. Set design provided by House of Flowers, 1920 Algoma Boulevard. Oshkosh Today.